Hi, I'm at a Dollar Tree. I just stopped here, got myself a little snack. My day's coming to an end. I'm about ready to wrap my day up. I'm about ready to leave, go to my final destination for the day. Anyway, I've had a pretty good day. It was a real nice day today. It was warm. It was nice and warm. Not too warm. It was a little cool. It was actually kind of windy, but it wasn't bad. It was a sunny day, so it was pretty nice. I started my day at an abandoned motel and an abandoned gas station, which was right next to the motel. I wanted to do some video, but I got a little antsy about doing the video. I walked around the entire motel, and then when I got to the back side, I kept hearing something, and half the doors, the glass has been broken, the doors have been beaten in. So I don't know if there's anyone, actually staying there or trying to stay there. I mean, it's abandoned, but trying to stay there, whatever. So the first time I kept hearing something and I thought I should leave. So I quickly left, got back to where my car was, and then I kept looking and I noticed it had an abandoned swimming pool. And I was like, oh, I really want to get a picture of the crappy, the old swimming pool. So I walked back around, got some pictures of the swimming pool and got some pictures of the backside of the motel. And I started hearing stuff again. I kept hearing something again, something moving around, like there was, I don't know, maybe, I can't say it was a person. Maybe it was an animal of some kind, but I don't know. I started to get a little, so I left again. Anyway, and this time I think I took a few pictures at the front. I mean, there was a lot of that motel that was broken. Anyways, I did take a bunch of pictures. I didn't do the video because that take for me, I can go through the pictures and snap pictures really quick. And so I got that, I wanted to do that, and I got that done pretty fast. There was an area out to the side, which I didn't photograph. Looked like maybe where someone's been working, maybe, maybe stripping stuff out in the motel. There was no one there working, stripping anything out. Everything had already been pretty much stripped, but no one was there working because there were no vehicles in the parking lot of the abandoned motel. So I know that's not the case. Anyway, it was an old American inn. Like I said, I kept hearing stuff, so I said, let me forego the video. I'll just take pictures, and I did. I took quite a few pictures, and I've made a slideshow, so you can kind of see some of the pictures I took, and I might come back and give you a little bit of a rundown of what I took pictures of. I also took a few pictures of the abandoned gas station, but not that many. The main thing was I just kept hearing something, and I didn't know if there was someone there or it was an animal. The one thing that I did keep hearing, which I thought was odd for an abandoned building, was sounded like a fire, not a fire alarm, a smoke alarm that kept going off, and not going off like it was burning, but maybe just kept beeping, like the batteries or something were possibly going dead or something in it. I don't know. I kept hearing it though, various places. Now, it's possible that when they stripped the it's possible when they shut the motel down that they just didn't strip out the smoke alarms or something, and so they're all there, and the batteries are kind of going off on them. But the place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. So I would think that, those batteries would be dead by now, especially the ones in the rooms where it gets cold and hot and they're exposed to the elements. Not all of the motel was, like that, with the doors broken in and the windows broken, but much of it was. So anyway, I'll be back a little bit later to tell you a little bit more. Okay, I'm at my last stop for the day. I'm at a Flying J truck stop here in North Carolina. I had to drive a really, really long way to get to this truck stop. I don't know. I don't think it was over. I mean, it was just like there was no place to stop, really. So, my eyes are burning. My apologies. It took a really long time to get here. It was about 50 miles, which I don't like to drive that far. I've driven 30, and that's not so bad. 20, 30, not so bad. But it just seemed like I had to just keep taking this turn, that turn. I had to turn around. My phone died, but I ended up all the way down on 95, which is too far out of the way. Last night I was on 95 as well up in Virginia, so kind of not really where I wanted to be. But I did find some pretty cool stuff to take pictures of today. Anyway, it starts out with the abandoned American Inn Motel and an abandoned gas station, and then it moves on to the Lake Gaston boating access. And anyway, that was packed. It was crowded, so boating was a bust today. Anyway, the latter part at Lake Gaston, those are all videos, but I didn't do any videos at the American Motel, or the American Inn rather, because like I said earlier, I thought I heard something there. I don't know if it was a person. I don't know if it was just an animal. I don't know, but there was, obviously there was a lot of doors broken down, windows. So someone could have been there. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't hang around. I just took my photos and left. But I will, rather than video, I'll just show you some pictures. Show you some of the pictures. It's really it's pretty run down. I don't know how long it's been abandoned, but it's been abandoned a while. So I'll show you some pictures and probably give you a little intro or whatever, what's going on, or what I was taking pictures of. Anyway, I'm here at the Flying J. I'm going to wrap up. I need to get something to eat. I'm going to go in here and see if I can find a little sandwich, maybe. I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to be lazy, find a sandwich in Flying J. They really don't have anything else here other than Denny's, and there's nothing in Denny's I want. I don't want anything heavy, just a small sandwich, a few potato chips, and then I'm going to bed. My eyes are burning. I'm tired. I'm going to watch, right now I'm watching Law and Order UK. I've been kind of not binging, but I do watch it every night. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to eat. I'm going to try to finish my video, but if I can't, then I'm just going to wrap up, do it tomorrow. Eat. I don't know. Hopefully I can find something in here. Maybe not. Whatever. I do have snacks. I do have some stuff in my car. I do have some tuna, things like that. And fruit. I got some bananas from last night. Anyway, so good night, and God bless. Hi, here's the front side of the motel and the side. My eyes are burning real bad now. It's getting late. My eyes are burning really bad. So you're just going to have to look at this really funny looking African gray parrot. Anyway, my apologies. Anyway, the front side, the pictures coming up are the front side of the motel and the side of the motel, which they don't look too bad, actually. The parking lot's not all grown up. There is one door on the front that's been busted out. I was going to take some pictures, but then I just said, nah, it's facing the road. It was facing the highway, so I decided against it. Anyway, like I said, doesn't look too bad, but anyway, front and side of the motel. Hi. These photos, or the upcoming slideshow, is of the back of the motel. As you can see, it is very, very bad. It's very messy. A lot of trash. As you can see, there's an old sofa. There's a bunch of old mattresses. The doors on the back of the motel, which probably look to have been maybe at one time the maintenance area. Maybe, as you can see, they're all opened and, you know, torn down or torn open, whatever. They're all open. Anyway, I took pictures of the back, which is really bad. A lot of old mattress, you know, a lot of trash. If you go a little bit further out, I forgot and I didn't take pictures of that. There appears to be like an old lake or a pond behind the motel. I'm not really sure if it was a pond or it was just a little area that got flooded, but it appears to kind of be like an old dirty pond, maybe flooded area. Not sure. Anyway, I walked all the way around to the side of the motel. I thought I would, I thought I could walk and go all the way back out to the front where my car was, but I wasn't able to do that. And it was kind of the grass was a little high, so I just turned around and went back the way I came, and then went on to the other side of the motel, which I will show you in just a minute. Here's the interior part of the motel. I didn't go into every room. There was a lot of rooms that were had been broken into. Glass had been broken out of. There was also a lot of rooms that had not been. I also noticed that things like the air conditioners and things, of course, had been stripped. This particular room that I went into wasn't all that bad. It wasn't great, wasn't good, or wasn't great, wasn't good, but it wasn't that bad. It could have been worse. I have seen motels that have been out of business a lot longer and are much worse. So overall, not that bad. I wish I could have went into other areas of the motel, maybe, you know, spent longer there, more time, but since I didn't know if there was someone there, well, a squatter, I want to say a squatter. It wasn't someone who was working on the motel. It would have been a squatter. And I didn't know if anyone might come to the motel either. So that was one reason I didn't spend a whole lot of time. And I also didn't do a video, which I wish I could have done, probably could have done a little bit, but I didn't think that would be all that useful. Here is the other side of the motel, the side of the motel that's actually facing the old swimming pool. It's also the area where I heard something. I heard it a couple of times. I'm not sure if it was an animal. I don't know. Could have been the wind, but anyway, it was a little noisy, so I don't know. I don't know if it was someone. Don't know. I do know, like I said earlier, I kept hearing what sounded like smoke alarms going off. So I'm not sure what that was about. Anyway, backside the motel, facing the swimming pool. Here is the front side of the motel. From the doors, the double glass doors, I guess, where when people would go into the office and, and book their, not book their reservation, but, pick up their reservation, whatever. That particular area doesn't look too bad. The glass hasn't been broken or anything. The other two pictures of the motel are standing out front at the gas station where I zoomed in. And then last but not least is the old, just an old, probably an old maintenance building. As far as the motel goes, here's last but not least the crappy, rain-filled, abandoned swimming pool in front of the motel. Here's the old abandoned gas station. It is right off of I-95, and if you go about a quarter of a mile down the road, half a mile maybe, there's the Pilot truck stop and Love's. Next up, Lake Gaston, or rather Lake Gaston boating access. Oh, and I made a mistake. North Carolina can be a little iffy when it comes to signage, but it wasn't North Carolina's fault that I ended up on a dead-end road. It was the guy who, in a pickup truck, who told me that's where the boating access was. Anyway, so my bad, my mistake. Whoops, sorry. Hey guys, I'm out here taking pictures today. It's a nice day. I see there's a sign up here that says Lake Gaston boating access, and I've already been down this road, and I want to show you what North Carolina calls boating access. I drove down every road down through here and to try to see, if I could find this so-called boating access, because I assumed the boating access would be a boat dock, but I didn't find anything. The only thing I found was some dead ends, dead end roads, cul-de-sac, which ended in cul-de-sacs. Now, the people that live here on the lake, they of course have boating access. But anyway, So I'm headed out here to show you what North Carolina calls boating access. Oh, and I stopped and someone passed me, and I asked that person where the boating access was, and the place I'm going, the place I'm taking you, is what they said was, you know, it was the Lake Gaston, boating access. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. According to the man in the black pickup truck, this is the Lake Gaston boating access. Does this look like boating access to you? I mean, this does not look like boating access. I mean, I guess there's some, you can get to the lake down here a little bit. I see a boat coming out of there. But for the most part, we're out in the woods. This is the woods. And it's on private property. So I'm not gonna hang around too long. Don't want to do that. Anyway, I'm headed back to my car now, because clearly the man that told me that this was the access to the boating was wrong, or didn't know what he was talking about, or maybe he was just trying to, you know, maybe just being cute, who knows. But anyway, I'm headed back to my car now, and I'll be back a little bit later. Okay, so guys, I am back, and I finally found the boating access, although it is very, very busy today with a lot of boaters. So I'm not going to have much luck getting down to the water, but I am going to take some photographs. And it's kind of noisy out here too, so anyway, I'm going to take a few pictures. Just as luck would have it, I just passed the little sign for the boating access. Anyway, see you guys later. Okay, so I'm in the town of Littleton, North Carolina. I was here last night and walked. So I was coming back through here anyway, down Highway 158 to my next destination. The boat dock, or the boat access area, that just didn't work out. It was packed. When I got there, there were boaters lined up to get to the get to the ramp, so they could waiting to get to unhitch and get in the water. So that just wasn't going to work. It was I got started too late in the day, so I had to just forego that idea and say, I guess I'll have to save the boating for another day. Anyway, so now I'm back down here in Littleton, and I'm not going to hang around here long. I was here last night. I walked, got myself a pretty good walk. It's been a little too cold, so I haven't actually walked that much, and I need to walk more, because I have knee problem. I have my right knee bothers me, my left ankle bothers me, so I have a little bit of issue. I know earlier today I was taking taking some pictures at an abandoned motel, and I had kind of heard something, and I kind of had to take off real quick because I don't know if someone was there or not. So, and I noticed my knee bothered me just a little bit when I had to run a little bit. I didn't really run, but I had to skip and hop, whatever. So now I'm headed to my next destination.